Hello buddy, welcome back to another episode of Just What I Am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did more of the same, just more job quests, side quests, and dungeons, although you didn't see me going through the dungeons because, well, you don't want to see me go through the same dungeon like freaking 50 times. Yeah, it's not gonna be that interesting after a while. I'm gonna grab this quest and then we're gonna go and grab the, we're gonna go and do the pugilist quest. Yes, at last, my work is complete! Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this dispatch to Pearl Lane, to a man there named Landebert. He is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landebert to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange. After all, it is truly effective. If it is truly effective, it will be a tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts and mankind at large. Just gonna test some random freaking tonic on the poor people. Nice. Alright, let's go over to the Pugilist Guild first. Monday. Sorry. It just keeps happening. I just keep reciting the freaking things. I need a new freaking headpiece, man. I have like everything at level 20 and then this is still level 15. Well, I might be able to get something from this quest. Alright, let's see. Well, yes, okay. I was about to say like, well, what the hell is this clamor? That piece. I don't think I've ever seen that piece before. I swear, each time I see you, you remind me more and more of my younger self. At this rate, you're like to transform into a handsome devil before the moon's over. Now then, I believe you're here to learn. Unfortunately, I'm in no condition to teach. This is rather embarrassing to admit, but in my eagerness to prepare for the big rematch, I've overtrained and thrown my back out. I tell you, old age is hells. I fear Chichuto will have to tend to you in my stead. It seems the prospect of facing his old rival has lit a veritable fire under Master Hammond's backside. I'm so relieved to see that he has a purpose again. The trick now is to keep a lid on his zeal, lest he injure himself. But let us speak of your lesson. When you are ready, come and meet me at Little Alamigo. I have a challenge in mind that you are certain to find stimulating. Alright then, off we go. I've been waiting for you, Ellen. Today your training will be to prepare for Master Hammond's training. I've brought with me a set of striking dummies and I want you to deploy them at certain locations. Let you think this has to be drudgery, the locations are rife with peril. Your skills will most certainly be put to the test. Be wary of advice. If you must approach dangerous fiends, lightness of foot is your greatest ally. Off with you now, Lynn. Go set up those striking dummies. I shall await your return. This way. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the tonic. An earthly smelling medicine created by budding alchemist Alwyn Elder. Wooden dummy outfitted with several pegs. Basic training equipment for any aspiring pugilist. Fly into a branch. These two are quite annoying to get. But maybe not when I'm flying. I don't know. There we go. Also, I learned something while I was fighting. Arm of the Destroyer, level 26. So this is our first AoE, so it's basically Bootshine, but then an AoE version of it. We will get like AoE versions of the other steps, I would say, in this entire thing too. By the way. And now comes the most annoying one in the sepulcher. But since I can fly, it should normally not be an issue. Well, the level 28 of these boys. Because they are in my hunting log, but I'll do hunting log later. That is not something I'll do right now. Can I put this down without getting noticed? Son of a bitch. Don't hit me. There we go. Well, I'm still gonna have to kill you, but... At least I put the freaking dummy down. I missed. And I missed again. I missed again. It's like 4 times in... No! Son of a bitch. Alright, now let's leave. As I level up. But not really learn anything. Do I get something else that I can equip? Nope. Big ol' nope. Alright, instance time. Excellent work, Lynn. All that's left is to have Master Hammond come and train. What are you doing here? That adventure is a negative influence on Master Hammond. I'm going to see to it that she never bothers him again. What are you talking about? Lynn's the best thing that ever happened to Master in years. If you want a piece of her, you'll need to deal with me too. Alright. You're wondering? Yes. You cannot damage Rurakuta, basically. Or, well, you can't do a lot of damage. So you have to deal with the ads. The random creatures. Oh, more hounds. Hounds. Release the hounds. I guess I can use Armor Destroyer. And then another one. A never-ending swarm of beasts. A never-ending swarm of bees. There we go. And now we just have to kick this little bugger's ass. Well, if I can even hit him. Which is proving to be a true challenge in and of itself. Oopsie. Pressing the wrong button. My Rurikata, why are you so bent on bringing down Master Hammond and seeing the guild in ruins? You have it all wrong. I'm doing this for Master's own sake. It's true I left the guild for the shock of seeing Master in that pathetic state, and it's true I got involved with some unsavory types. But where else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee without a guild to his name. For all the ungrateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how Master Hammond took me in and instructed me in the ways of the fist. This is why I want him to give up on his foolish notion of facing Wegfar. You don't know that man like I do, Chuchuto. Should this fight come to pass, I fear Master won't walk away with his life. Doesn't matter that Master has grown weak and feeble. I just want him to live, even if it means having him swallow his pride. Now, Rurakuta, why didn't you say so? But now that I know your mind, I can say with confidence that you have no cause to fear. Lynn is not the plague that you think she is. It is her will, to succeed that's inspiring Master to regain his former strength. And when that day of the rematch finally comes, I've no doubt he will wallop that odious Wegfart to the 7th hell and back. I pray you're right, but whatever happens, know that I cannot help you. Not where I am. Chuchucho, Lin, I leave Master Hammond in your care. God, that felt liberating. Trading blows to Rakuta and learning his true agenda. Great burn has been lifted off my chest. Let us return to the guild, Lin. You've had your training, and now it's time for Master Hammond's. Alright, it's also time for my training, my annoying freaking training. Because it's time to train my thaumaturg. Let me see. So I'm gonna go and put this in my armory chest, just so that it's in there. Aside from that, well, I've got everything. Okay, let's go and queue up for more leveling. Let me go and check out my currency for a sec. Okay, yeah, it's fine. For some kind of reason I was having... my brain was having some issues. Which happens from time to time. Alright. I need to go and finish my quest. Welcome back, Lin. I'm told you've kindly set up some dummies for me. My gods, woman, did you have to put them in such dangerous places? To make matters worse, Chuchuto's hidden my grog. It says I won't see a drop of it till I finish my training. How else am I supposed to loosen my phlegm now? Cough, cough. Ah, I will make a fine guildmaster when the time comes. Heard about Urakuta as well, of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy has a good heart. But while his concern is touching, I won't run from Wegfar. Not today, and not ever. On that note, I'd best get ready for my little jaunts to Little Alamigo. If I can't face down a few mindless beasts, I'm in no shape to challenge Wegfar. Don't psych off, Lin, or I'll leave you in my dusty wake. That's... You know, I just noticed we have reached the point where people start doing roulettes, and now I'm at level... now I'm at 50 in the waiting line, so... Now we have this. Which is not particularly an improvement, I would say. Oh well. Right, let's go and continue doing these side quests. And also start sweating profusely, because the temperature in my room is rising rapidly. Let's see, because an ill-conceived venture is something I can do, and it can happen to you. It's another thing I could do. While I'm waiting. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-bum. People doing roulette. I'm gonna have to do this though. That's medicine for the sick. What a fool's lass. You'll feel well about that bastard Aelwyn is up to. I will accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us, beggars can be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. Got to choose between this bastard's will and nothing at all? Is it really a choice? Few come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If we go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. Taking the red, and then wanting to be certain things. Hello. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? Permit me to examine this vase of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin in this trash. A flood of like items brought in by refugees has destroyed what demand once existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name, until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray that you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. So what the hell is this thing? Gone to pieces. Oh, this is to desensitize stuff. Okay. Well, that's for when we do, you know, crafting and gathering, which is gonna, well, it's gonna happen at some point, but I still don't really know when. Help me, Lord of Dance. Let's go into that one. Because that is the only, like, normal side quest left in Ul'dah. And then I'll go and do, I think, an ill-conceived venture, and then it could happen to you. Alright, Flomin. Ah, we get the ball dance. Psst, you there. Yes, darling, you. They say you're the last with the brass. Well, they call me that too, but for a different reason. Name is Flomin, and I earn my keep as a dancing girl in this market. Aye, it's a living and a good one, but it's not exactly what I set out to be when I bid farewell to the mudflats. I know. Isn't that the way the tale curls? Still, I should like to be one of those dancers, Dexter. Dexter. What? You know, the sort they engage for the grand balls. To be a dancer of craft. Not mere wiles, and keep company in high society. Of course, I'd have to learn a proper sort of dancing. Less shimmy, more stately. And that's where you come in, darling, because I've got a quarry for you to track down. They say a dancing master named Geono is in town. All the high-born ladies are aflutter, wanting to take lessons from him. He's the best, that's the word. This is my chance to become something fire than Minnie the Minx. Wow. Go to the Steps of Thal and ask around about him, won't you? Right, so this is down there and just everywhere. Down there and in the meantime, freaking everywhere. Alright. Son of a... I keep on like locking onto somebody at the other side of the pillar. What's wrong with this broken game? That is but a jest, of course. Oh, of course, I know where Master Geono is. Don't you see these roses on my cheeks, and the ever so slight droop in my supple carriage? I've just come from practice. We can stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be next moon, with what Master Geono taught me. I've no doubt that I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, I oughtn't say, but why not? You should find him on a hustings trip. He said he was headed to the airship landing. Alright. Do I even need more information? I'm also not sure what I'm going to do with these weapon coffers. Because I don't think I need them. Master Geono. Oh, it's lovely. Wait, are you a lady? I think you're a lady. It's lovely what he teaches, but straight in is the gate. My good lady. He's very choosy about whom he teaches. You must dance for him and show some innate quality. Why, he wouldn't even accept Master Gagaruju's diamond-crusted crumpet. And she was quite the dancer's already. Okay. And now I need to go over to the hustings strip. Help me, Lord of Dance. What a freaking quest name. There's also these two that I need to go and do, but I need to leave town for those. Luscious lady. Are you another one of Geono's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Curses, don't you? Travel the world, teaching the arts of the dance. They say he was the youngest dancing master ever to leap the lands. That he had a large estate, a fine stable, and a coat of crowned sable. Why, anyone would leave all that is beyond me. I think I totally mispronounced that entire freaking sentence, but whatever. When I think about that, it gives me shivers, you know? Why, if he weren't leaving Ul'dah today, I'd consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. Oh, don't look so shocked. Mayhap when he returns. Alright, Geono. Master Geono, I am he. That you are an adventurer is apparent, but what business brings an adventure to a dancing master, I wonder? At that, you will not answer where no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now dance for me. I do think I'm gonna do this in this outfit. There's gonna be a cutscene coming up, so. It's an interesting dance, not gonna lie. The vessel is rude, but the wine within may yet be refined. Unfortunately, there is much call on my time, and I'm bound for another land. I will make a dance review when next I return to the city. There you are. Heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that looker here. Oh, Master Giona, I am Floman, the dancers, and I would speak with you. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer Dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me? So, it is not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, whatever, but this stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find answers, do you understand? Now let us see whether you can master these steps. That's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be the last with class, just watch. Hideous, grotesque. Your dancing stands alongside the calamity in its horror. Well, those words might cow your highborn ladies, Master Giano, but where I come from, we take our lump and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like? A child, you rely overmuch on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. That is not dance with crude fascination. Adventure, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. I can't take my eyes off of you. I mean, you're not exactly good. You'd be picking rotten oranges pissed out of your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but... It's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say. Because I haven't lived, just making a living. Aye, child. Ale-glazed eyes are easy to please, and you have squandered these years striking your poses when you should have learned to craft. Still, you have courage, I'll warrant that. I worry of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. I wonder if you have courage enough. Do you dare start anew? To be a dancing girl no longer? To learn a true craft? I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? There's moves you do with your arms. Is that some fighty thing? I want what you've got, darling. The way to the ball is through quests and dungeons. I learned to slug, and I learned to dance. Thank you, my lady, but I will learn some more. Sorry, but I need to catch this train. Did you choose a mere adventure over me, master among masters? Yes, it's good. Whatever, fuck off! Yes, it's good. Now leave. Give me the freaking thing and let me leave. Oh, Lord. I know. Please. There we go. I might have skipped a piece of text or two, but whatever. BRB. Alright. I have returned after my dungeon. I did not learn a single new spell. Let me also go and do something before I forget about it. And that's put my limit break on my hotbar. Okay. I'm also going to put sleep over there then. So, well yeah, I'm just going to go and continue doing leveling roulette with my thaumaturge. And let's go and... Wow, that was a delay and a half. Let's go and do these two remaining quests over here. And then we'll do the blue quests, like the two blue quests that I can do in Ul'dah. And then we'll go to one of the areas next to Ul'dah and do all the quests around here. Stuff like this. If I can fly through the gate in any case. So much stuff. This thing over here, this is a kind of an annoying quest, and it's not really... Not gonna lie, it's not really a lot of point in doing it. I'm probably still gonna do it though. But I'll just look up the answers to the riddles, because that's like a quest that you have to like solve riddles and all that jazz. There we go. Right. And then over to Central Shout for the other one. There's also this over here. Don't really remember what that is all about. Oh, you're right, you have to like melt materia, but yeah. I don't have crafters, so yeah. That'll have to wait for some time. Punch them to death. Kill every last one of them. Somebody else is fighting those. I just killed all of them around here. Oops. And there's one more who's angry at me. I will just kill him too. And let's get back to Ul'dah. Ul'dah. Oh, this way. Back already, are you? Come, let us see what you have brought. Or, well, no, it's a dude. Well, whatever. Pfft. The bristly hide of a snapping shrew. Exceptional. These are fine shrew pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. This guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this. Take this. You've earned it. Right. Alright. Am I actually going to be able to reach level 25 with my thaumaturge? No, I don't think so. I'd need to get... I think I'd need to get Halatali. Or not Halatali, the 1000 Miles of Tordorak or something. Something that would in any case give me a lot of XP. Or like for my level, you know. Back in one piece, are you? It's about bloody time. I admit you look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you can handle yourself well enough, I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in Ul'dah's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find use for it. There we go. So that is all of the things except for like accepting the different jobs, which I'm not gonna touch. Like I'm not gonna touch freaking Red Mage until I'm done with all the rest. I will, however, touch the Retainer quest. And the other quests, an ill-conceived Vengeful. Also, Peace for Sanalan. What the hell is that quest? Oh wait, I think I know what that is. That's probably Beast Tribe stuff? Let me just go and check for a sec. That rhymed. I think so, yeah. We'll get to Beast Tribe stuff at a later time. Okay, let me see. Good happen to you. I'll first begin with the Troubled Adventure stuff. Yeah, whatever. You can do this wherever the hell you want, and you can just unlock it. It happens in all 3 main cities. Is this damn thing working? Oh, hello there. Say, you look like you're an old hand. Well, you're an old hand when it comes to this adventuring business. Mind helping me with the situation? I sent my retainer to Drybone the other day on a venture, hunting, to be precise. Simple enough work, right? Except now she's gone missing. Much as I'd like to head out and look for her, though I know full well that I'd be feeding the buzzard before long. So if you're willing, I'd be much obliged if you could go to Eastern Thanline instead. Right. What are the levels of these quests? 35 over here, 19 and 24. And D is for dead, 41. Novice retainer. And some rabbit mongrels. Of course it's a Mikote. Of course it's a female Mikote. Wow, that went gone pretty damn quickly. You, madam, are a saint. I thought I was done for. What's that look for? I take you've never seen a retainer on a hunting venture before? It's a regular part of my duties these days. Though I admit I'm not very good at it. Oh my, is that what I think it is? Hello? Yes, you arrived at the nick. I'll return at once. I'm sorry, but this Mikote is fucking stacked. Let's continue. I'm afraid I don't have time to stay and chat. Duty calls. But thank you again for saving my life. I wish I could reward you somehow. But I know, go and tell Chachabi, my supervisor, how you helped me. You can find her at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange in Ulda. Be sure to pay a visit. Yeah. The boob slider was high on this lady. Too high, in my humble opinion. The thing is, like, at some point, look, this is gonna maybe... This might not be a conversation that I should be having, but I'm gonna have it anyway. Or, like, a topic. And that's, like... If you put the boob slider at max in this game, it feels unnatural. It's just like, no. That feels a little bit uncanny. No, it just feels fake, you know? It just doesn't feel real. And then I'm like, nah, I ain't interested. I'm not interested. Hello. Critics, miss. Is there aught you require? I know exactly from you speak. This is not the first incident. Perhaps she lacks the fortitude to undertake ventures. Oh dear, I know that look. No one has informed you of our latest services, have they? In cooperation with the Adventurers Guild, we have established a new system through which retainers may be dispatched to procure items for their employers. Should you wish to avail yourself of this additional service, you will need to pay your retainers in advance with ventures, which are script issues, script, I guess, issued by the Adventurers Guild. I gather you have none in your possession, so allow me to give you some token. Your retainers have received basic instructions in a variety of disciplines, but they want for experience. If you would like them to undertake anything more than the usual menial of tasks, you will need to furnish them with quality equipment and give them opportunities to hone their skills. So long as you bear it in mind, I should think you will not be disappointed. So now we've unlocked Ventures, where you can send your retainer to either go hunting for different materials that you can get from enemies. You can make them a miner, a fisher, a botanist to collect different things for you, but you will have to pay them in a venture every single time, which are things that you can get in a multitude of ways. Right, cool. Now let us go somewhere else. Let's go and get It Could Happen to You. While I'm still waiting for my queue to pop. Are you a man or a woman? I think a man. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. I beg pardon, what is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not so small fortune in prizes, ably won by yours truly in the Gold Saucer. You have heard of the Gold Saucer? Nay, you gads, woman. You might at least try to keep with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrilled to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at triple triad tables. At the Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more. And if you don't know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier woman. If you know what you're about, you'll walk a wealthier woman than you entered. There's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading? I've never heard of it. Did I mention the prices? Ah, but I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer firsthand. Am I right, or am I right? Huh, I thought as much. Well, since it has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see? Consider it a gift from me to you, my lady. Just show the ticket to the fine lady over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for the revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple dryad tables. Nay, Not so much as an aunt. Haha. Right. I guess I'll go in as my gladiator just because I'll look a little bit more normal. There's gonna be another cutscene happening, so. Now that I'm thinking about it though, I'm at I'm at like number 11 for the queue, so. I guess we'll see. There's your planning. The cutscene shouldn't be too long though. This is the reception desk for flights bound for the Manaville Cold Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask you to submit your ticket for inspection. You do have a ticket, yes? Allows the bearer passage on high wind skyways, private charter flights to and from the Manaville Gold Saucer. Appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell. Shall I reserve a seat for you? Yep. Yeah. My hair is losing its mind. You know what's really funny? There were 9 people waiting. I'm gonna have to skip this cutscene. So anyway, the cutscene is... You fly to the Gold Saucer. You enter the Gold Saucer. I think there might be a second cutscene. Can I please accept my queue? What the fuck? The game doesn't allow you to teleport when the queue pops. So the game was like, okay, look at this cutscene, but also you're not allowed to be here. We'll check out the Gold Saucer at the end of this episode, so I will be right back. Okay. After doing that dungeon, I leveled up to level 24. Not quite where I wanted to be. Also, what? Why? Or is that my... Wow, that's not a lot. Is that this acolyte's skirt? A skirt, dude. If I don't wear... Oh yeah, that is indeed... That is all. Well, that's not a lot. I was wondering that. Because I really felt like I wasn't wearing any pants, and then I noticed that I am indeed not wearing anything. It's just... Yeah, panty shots everywhere. Deal with it. Gold Saucer, please, yeah. So we skipped the cutscene, but whatever. It's what happens. It's nothing too special either, so whatever. Let's go and check this out. Welcome, honored guests, to the Manaville Gold Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a cart or a chocobo's beak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please us more than to give you a full tour of our establishment, that you might enjoy its wonders to its fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift, straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Manaville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Gold Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no effort in seeing that your visit is a pleasant and profitable one. May fortune smile upon you. Also, bunny girls everywhere. Well, it's girls in bunny costumes, not actual bunny girls. Because they weren't introduced yet. Welcome, traveler, to the Gold Saucer. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the mini cactpots, acquire and redeem Manaville Gold Saucer points, and much, much more. But what in the world are Manaville Gold Saucer points, I hear you cry? A most astute question, and one which I shall be only too happy to answer. But first, if I may direct your gaze to the left. Beyond those majestic gates, you will find Chocobo Square, home to the Chocobo Racing Circuit. I, what Chocobo owner could not dream, has not dreamed of pitting their fleetest bird against the realm's finest in a pulse-quickening dash for fame and fortune. Truly, it is the sport of sultans. And should you desire more elaborate contents of strategy, you will surely find it in Minion Square at the Lord of Vermilion tables, where would-be generals pit armies of minions against one another in battles for honor and glory. Now, where were we? Ah yes, Manaville Gold Saucer points, put simply MGP, as we call it in short, is the currency by which dreams are bought and sold within these halls. But my associate here beside me can tell you more, including how to go about acquiring some MGP for your very own. Pray speak with him to continue your tour. So you're about to experience the wonders of the gold saucer for the first time. How I envy you. But before you venture forth, you'll want to exchange a share of your gil for MGP, a service which it is my great honor to provide. With MGP in your coin purse, you'll be able to enjoy all the fabulous attractions we have to offer. And all of the wonderful games. If you play them with skill, you'll find your little stack of points increasing 10, 20, even 100-fold. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step out onto the floor of the gold saucer. Your tour will continue at Card Square to the northwest. The card trader there will be your guide. I would of course be happy to exchange some of your gil for MGP before you venture on. While my associates and I strive to leave nothing unexplained, there truly is no substitute for first-hand experience. And I heartily recommend trying your hand at our many amusements for yourself. Well, aren't you just the sweetest thing? Welcome to Card Square, home of the Triple Triad tables. What's Triple Triad, you ask? Why, only the mind-bending, pulse-pounding, maddening Moorish, whatever, card game that's taken the realm by storm. But don't take my word for it, behold. Can you not feel the tension in the air? Form a hand of fight cards and play the role of a field general sending your bravest into battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the excitement for yourself, you need only ask. Start today and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on your way. You can face off against a single opponent at any time, or if you crave an even greater challenge of a test of your skills, take part in one of our regular tourneys. And believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant on the battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. That's Triple Triad. But I'm getting carried away. You have a tour to finish. Wonder Square is your destination. Not that there's any hurry, of course. If you'd like to play a hand or two before you go, you need but say the word. Okay. I'm gonna check out all of these different things at a later point. Because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And also, I need to stop after this, because my voice is dying. My voice is dying, and I'm also melting in real life, so... This is, of course, episode number 7, and then I'm done with making episodes, so... It was all planned out. Kind of. Although there was a moment earlier in the day where I was like, maybe I should stop. And then I was like, nah, fuck it. Alright, so much explaining. You look lost, honey. Why don't I show you around? It'll be nice to talk to a woman for a change. Feast your eyes on Wonder Square. From gripping games and awe-inspiring interactions to the finest in fine dining and the freshest in refreshments. There's no end to wonders housed within these halls. But let's not forget the most wondrous of them all, El Colosso, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactuar mascot. It is the star of some of our most popular events. Suffice it to say, you won't want to miss him. Now, I know what you're thinking. With everything going on at the Gold Saucer, how can I even hope to keep up? But you needn't worry, my fellow gatekeepers and I will always be on hand to see that you don't miss a thing. For the continuation of your tour, I've been instructed to direct you into the waiting arms of my colleague Veleda at the Cactbot board. She's one of our most popular girls, and once you meet her, I'm sure you'll understand why. Well, ta-ta for now. I also totally forgot that I need to actually freaking attune to... I actually need to attune to these aetherites. Which is only mildly annoying. There's also Mojang over here. Or Mahjong. I want to say Mojang. Why? Because of freaking Minecraft, that's why. Because I used to play a crap load of freaking Minecraft back in the day. Not anymore, though. It's not that interesting anymore. At least not to me. Might as well attune myself to the aetherites. Whenever I can. Also this little boy. Senor Sabotender. Let's go back to the middle. I don't think I've actually ever gone in there in the Chocobo Square. I've not spent that much time in the Gold Saucer, to be honest. I only do the the mini cactpots, the cactpot board over here, this. And that's it, really. And sometimes a gate if it appears and I'm in the mood. Are you kidding me that Aetheryte was down there? Oh, son of a bitch. Whatever. June. Alright, Velada. Or Velada, whatever. Why are you the most popular girl? Ah, there you are, my darling. I've been waiting for you. I'm Velada, and I'd like to personally welcome you to Event Square. The most spacious of all the areas in the Gold Saucer, Event Square is a veritable cornucopia of pleasure and delight. Doubtless the sizable stage in the middle of the square has caught your eye. That is the scene of some of our most sensational attractions, so don't be shy about taking center stage. And after the curtain has fallen, why not try changing your life forever at the Jumbo Cactpot? All you need is a handful of MGP and a head full of dreams. Just choose 4 numbers and cast your hopes to the heavens. You never know when Nemea will smile down upon you. Now, as much as I've enjoyed getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. The next and final leg of your tour takes you to the Round Square. Don't think too hard about the name, my darling. Even I'm not sure it's supposed to make sense. Wow. Honestly, I wasn't expecting a Highlander to be the most popular girl. Look, man. I'm not gonna judge. Alley-oop. Unfortunately, there are no aura in ARR. Well, except for, you know, the players like us. So that is kind of sad. Actually, a gate just happened. Which one is this? Leap of Faith. It's like a jumping puzzle thing. I'm not gonna do it because I'm really tired and the only thing I want to do is take a look at the rewards from the Gold Saucer after we're done with this, and then we'll see. And then we'll just end it off. Are you the first-time visitor I was told to expect? 1,000 welcomes to the Gold Saucer and 1,000 welcomes to Round Square. How can a square be round, you ask? I'm not sure I understand the question. Moving on to more important matters, is that lofty peak not a sight to behold? That is Mount Coral, the main attraction here at Round Square. One of our most thrilling event pits. One of our most thrilling events pits our customers against each other in a challenge to see who can most swiftly scale its heights. I tell you, the view from the summit is a sight to behold. And that concludes your tour of the Gold Saucer. While I'm sure you're eager to start enjoying yourself, pray do not forget to return to the main counter and claim your complimentary gift. There had to be a lot of them in between them, huh? Our eyes met. Oh my god. Senior Subattender. Wow. He's like, hello, ladies. Welcome back, honored guests. I trust you have come away from the tour with a great appreciation for all the Gold Saucer has to offer. As a token of our appreciation for your patronage, it is my great pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift from the personal vaults of our esteemed proprietor. Well, knock me down with a chocobo tail feather. Is that a new customer I see? Haha, I could hardly have picked a better time to drop in for an impromptu inspection. Master Roland, yes, this lady here has but this moment completed her introductory tour. Is that so? Well then, allow me to personally welcome you to the Gold Saucer. I am Roland, good madam, the fellow entrusted with overseeing the daily affairs in this fine establishment on behalf of our esteemed proprietor. A great man, if there ever was one. You were an adventurer, yes? Aye, your dress and bearings told me as much. I dare say then that on your travels you have seen firsthand the difficulties which yet plague our nation. Witnessed the struggles of all amigos, displaced masses, and those whose homes were consumed in the fires of the calamity. The Sultanate is not unsympathetic to their plight, of course, yet how can one begin to provide succor to such countless multitudes? One man had an answer. Godbird Manderville had a dream of a house of untold wonders that would provide stable employment and lodgings to the displaced, mirth and merriment to the disconsolate. What the fuck? This dude is going crazy. To the disconsolate, and prosperity and plenty to the Sultanate and at large. Jesus. To many of our patrons, the Gold Saucer is merely Eorzea's foremost entertainment venue, a place to forget about our cares for the day. To me, it is one of the founding stones upon which our realm will be rebuilt, a miracle wrought by the hand of the greatest man I've ever known. Something tells me you understand that which I have told you, that you perchance share a similar dream. No, I shall keep you no longer. The gold tosser and all its wonders await you, friends. Pray enjoy them to your heart's content. Till we meet again, may the spinner's pull be ever kind. My voice! Oh, my voice. So we get 5 tickets, which, a free play from... Oh, I see. Free play for an attraction, huh? Welcome, welcome, fair traveler. Catch us your luck with a mini cagbuck thing? Yes. Silent miss, then allow me to explain. Maybe I'm not even gonna... You can get 3 each day. Then I get this, which just gives me 100. What? I'm not complaining. There we go. Let me just go and take a look. Yes. So you choose 3 numbers, and as you can see, if you get a sum of 6, so if you get 1, 2, and 3 in one line, you win. Otherwise, you would go for like the highest numbers, I would say. So I'm not going to get the thing that I want, so I'm gonna go for the highest numbers. And then there's a chance that I can get like something really good. It's a lot of RNG based things, of course. Yeah, no. That was not amazing. But if you get the correct combination, you can get 10k, which is a pretty decent amount. Nah, 360, not bad. Okay, so now to end all of this off, let's go and take a look at all the different prices you can get. So you can get a lot of different weapons over here. As you can see, some of them are really friggin' expensive. Some of them are also just references to certain enemies, like the Kum Kum. Yes, the Emperor's New Shield, the invisible shield, basically. Anything else in this one? No. Let's go and take a look at the second one. Then we have stuff like the Gambler's Trenchcoat, which is what your boy was wearing. Let me go and actually take a look at this entire set on my character for a second. It looks much better. Once again, everything looks better on a female character as opposed to a male character. It's crazy. And then we get this. I'm just gonna show all of these, because why not? Because the outfits can be a little bit bonkers, I would say. So yeah, now I get to see an aura with this outfit on. It's a little bit too much, IMO. Alright. Fits everyone. Then we have Bunny Chief stuff. Let's see. Which is just a little bit different. It's just like the black version of that. Okay, I see. Let's see. And then we have stuff like the Riviera doublet, which is a pretty nice piece of armor. Or a piece of gear. The Riviera dress. Ooh, it's also quite nice. I like that. Slops. Not a bad pant. You can also dye a lot of these armors, or like a lot of these pieces. Great tunic. Great tops. Ooh. Or slops. Whoops. Then we have shoes. Oasis doublet. It's a lot of like stuff that NPCs actually wear that you can buy over here. Like this stuff over here, which you can see a lot in Ul'dah. Half shoes. And a Sorrowwell. Not a bad Sorrowwell, to be honest. The swine head, the swine body. Yikes. Charlian goggles, if you want to look interesting. Coxcomb. Wow, I've never noticed that. Coral mask. Succubus horns. Archdemon horns. And the Ishgardian gown. Wow, looks better than I expected. Far Eastern smock. Claws of the beast, so you can have like really long and kind of creepy nails. And Ishgardian tidebirds. Right, let's go to the next tier. Then you can buy a lot of minions and mounts, which, as you can see, some of them are ridiculously expensive. And then we have the final price exchange, which is just a lot of songs. And that is all, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this episode of just us playing Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm gonna stop for today. My god, it was a very successful day. I finally figured out how I'm gonna deal with all of this side quest stuff for the moment. And with grinding the jobs and all that jazz. And yeah. Goodbye.